Hi there, everyone. I'm Francis Jimenez of PLR Insiders, and I'm here with Paul Count. So, Paul, tell us about yourself and when was the first time you encountered PLR products?
Yeah, so I first encountered PLR products probably, I'd say, several years ago, probably about 2007, 2008, on the Warrior Forum. I was doing a lot of plugging around in there and buying products, and I found, PLR products you can rebrand. I've been marketing online for 19 years now, so clear back when I was 14. So I've been doing it for quite a while. I've been successful at it. I've only worked one regular job in 19 years for 8 months. That's it. So my internet business has sustained me and made me a lot of money over the years. And so I first discovered PLR around the Warrior Forum about 2007 in that range. So yeah, it was great. It was amazing because it fast tracks your path to content creation.
All right, awesome. So, having said that, what made you interested in PLR products and encouraged you to create and promote them?
Yeah, so for me, it came down to, what kind of got me excited with PLR was that they are, it's easy to create products from them. So you can quickly and easily rebrand courses. It allows you to create bonuses. It allows you to create, additional add-ons to your current offers. It allows you to have upsells, allows you to use sales funnels. I mean, I have a launch coming up and, in about a week here. And two of my upsells are all products that I bought the private label rights to, and people just don't know it because you can rebrand it. But it's pretty powerful. It's a big deal. So so definitely PLR is a way to boost your business and fast track your path to success. So all for it. PLR is a great way to go.
Yeah, can you clarify when you say it's easy to use it or it's easy for you to use it? How can you easily make it something that's valuable for other people?
Yeah, so the key thing is getting quality PLR, and that's actually you asked the question like what got me into creating PLR as well. That got me excited about creating PLR because I knew I could bring quality PLR to market, and and I actually filled a need in the market years ago when I saw that nobody was doing video PLR at that time. Like there was like maybe one other video PLR person out there, and I just decided to carve out that niche and be the video PLR guy. And of course, since that's become I Am Guru PLR and all the other stuff I've done, and it's been successful. But yeah, I mean, as far as rebranding it, I mean, literally, if you buy quality PLR, there's really not a lot of work to make it a good product. I mean, you can just change the title, change the graphics around, and you're good to go.
Right, awesome. You say you're the video PLR guy, more or less. Are there other PLR products you specialize on, and why? Or if it's video, why did you choose video among all the other PLR products that you could have created?
Yeah, well, I started creating like PLR products, not on just video topics, but literally like recording them on video. I was one of the first ones to do that. At that point, most people just had ebooks. But I find that with videos, they're quicker from a creation standpoint. To me, they're a lot quicker to create than doing full ebooks. But they also have a little higher value because people like videos. And so when you can create a licensed content that people will buy, works in your favor. It works pretty well.
Awesome. When you create this video, can you clarify how long do these videos are these videos? I mean, how long do
Yeah.
they last for?
Yeah, usually the videos will go, it depends. Like I've got my biggest course that sold a lot of value, a lot of content was an 86 video course. So it was 86 videos that range from about 3 minutes up to 10 minutes. And then I've got another video course that's just one video and it's an hour and 30 minutes. And so there's quite a range there, right? So I've got like, but generally the courses are over an hour long. Generally over an hour. Some can go up to I've got one that's over 20 hours. So it just depends on what the package is that I'm offering.
Awesome. Awesome. So with these videos, I guess since you specialize on videos, what kind of niches or what kind of products do you think are the best for them, for these types of PLR videos or PLR products?
Yeah, so the best kinds of you asked the best kind of topics. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, topics or niches, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so the best topics, I find affiliate marketing topics do really well. People really dive into that. Technical courses, believe it or not, when you're doing video teaching, technical courses do great. So teaching people, how do you set up your autoresponder? How do you set up your GoDaddy account? I mean, the list goes on and on. There's a lot of those types of offers too. So
Mhm.
yeah, that kind of stuff does great also. So technical stuff really, really does great.
Awesome, awesome. Since you've been talking about a lot of these videos, I guess let's do more specific for this. What are the benefits of video PLR, I guess, for you and for the people who buy them from you?
Yeah, for me as the creator, they're faster to make, for one, because you're not having to like transcribe it and edit it and all that stuff. So they're quicker to make. When you do it the right way, there's not a lot of editing involved either. And the other benefit is you can sell them for a little higher price point, from my opinion. The problem with a lot of PLR courses, people just devalue them. They don't charge enough for them. And with videos, you can actually get away with charging more. So you can charge more money, and furthermore, from the customer standpoint, it gives them something that they could use as an upsell really easily, because people like to upgrade to videos. And so it's a really good mix, and it's something that really will help the market.
Yeah. Can you clarify something for me? Because I think a lot of people find, creating videos daunting or it's a bit hard. Can you give us a quick process on how you plan your videos, the outline, or what's your process for these types of things?
Yeah, so these types of things, I do an outline on paper. So I'll just write out what I've got in mind, and I'll just, draft it out like, all right, we're going to do, sometimes I'll just start out with pen and paper and just say, I'm going to cover this, and this, in my course. And so, that's some of the stuff that I do. And, and it's effective. It works really well that way. So I'm able to just say, okay, I'm going to cover this. Module number 1 is going to be on this topic, and module 2 will be this, module 3 will be this, or video 1 will be this, video 2 this. And I do it in an orderly fashion. Like if I'm teaching somebody how do you set up a landing page, you want to put it in the proper order sequence, when you write it out. And then it's just a matter of opening up your browser window so you have everything ready, so that you're not fumbling around. So okay, these are the 3 websites I'm going to be on, right? If I'm going to be on Google doing research, I'm going to have that open. And in another tab, I'll have ClickBank open or JVZoo Marketplace open, whatever it is you're teaching people. And then it's quick and easy for you to go from one tab to the next. So I open those up, and then, then I just record. And for my videos, I use a headset similar to what you have. I use this is the headset I use. I also have a blue snowball microphone, but you don't need that. This headset is only like $24 at on Amazon. It's called the Logitech H390. Whoops, the Logitech H390, and that's great. So if anyone wants to jot that down, that's the microphone I use, and then I use Camtasia to record the screen. But you can use something for free called Screencast-O-Matic if you want to. And I think it's now only $15 for a year, but that will actually remove the watermarking from the video as well.
Great, great, great. So can you give us, since you've been at it for a long time, can you give us some common misconceptions about PLR products that you've seen through the years?
Yeah, so some common misconceptions people have, is PLR is cheap. A lot of people sadly feel that way. They feel that PLR has a low value. They feel like, oh, it's not worth it. It's not high quality if somebody's selling PLR to it. Unfortunately, it's gotten that reputation. And a lot of that, comes from sometimes there have been some bad vendors, that have created just junk PLR. But, the thing is, there is so much quality PLR out there, and you can literally do a lot of good stuff with it, and like I said, I use it for upsells. I use it for entire products. I use it. I have my own email list. And so if I have an offer I want to do on the weekend, but I don't want to promote an affiliate offer, I can just throw up a PLR product. I mean, the sales pages are usually written for you and all that, but you can use PLR. Let's say you're getting ebooks, you can take ebooks and make them videos. You can convert the ebooks or the content into YouTube content or into your own PowerPoint slides or doing your very own live stream. I mean, there's all sorts of things you can do to repurpose content creatively. And so no, PLR is very high quality if you buy it from the right vendors, and so there's certain vendors you want to buy from, but most of the time you'll learn once you find the good ones. They're out there.
Awesome. So because I know there are a lot of misconceptions, I think part of it, in my opinion, is people make a lot of mistakes when they use PLR or when they buy it. So what do you think are the common mistakes people make when they use or buy PLR products?
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, the number one mistake is people don't do anything with it. I mean, it sounds funny, but some people won't do anything with private label rights. And so, they won't do anything with PLR, and therefore that's their big downfall. Like they should do something with it. They should get that ready to go and do something. And so therefore then they feel like, well, that wasn't a good investment. They didn't do anything with it. So first thing is do something with it. Use the PLR sitting on your hard drive. The second big mistake is sometimes they don't rebrand it. So come up with a new name, make it look different. That's going to help you stand out. But also it goes back to when I talk about using it, get the thing out there, put the private label rights content on the internet and, roll with it. Like that is ultimately the best thing you can do. So, that is the greatest thing you can do with PLR is just get it out there on the internet.
Awesome. Why do you think people don't use it? I mean, I know this is somewhat a stupid question, but I've seen, because you do coaching, I just wanted to get your opinion on what do you think is the reason, the main reason people don't start doing anything with PLR products?
Yeah, I think the main reason people don't start doing stuff with PLR is because it's, it just comes down to maybe their mindset's not right. They're not ready to do something with it. It's hard to say why. I think there's just that mental block that a lot of us have, and that is, well, I'll use this eventually, or I'll get around to using it, or it's just whatever it is. We just don't get started, and so you just gotta buy it, download it, and use it. And I think another mistake is people buy it, but they never even download it. I mean, I'm guilty of that. I bought PLR from the JV Zoo, right? I don't even log into my customer portal to download it. And, that's bad on me, but, buy it, download it right away. That way it's fresh of mind, and then you find a way to use it.
Awesome. You talked about a lot of mistakes that other people make, and you've given us a personal example too. Can you give us something that you've experienced through the years that you think is a mistake you've done on your PLR business?
Yeah.
Major one.
Yeah, probably a major mistake are you talking about like with selling PLR?
Selling or even using it, anything about it, I mean.
Yeah, anything with PLR. I mean, I mentioned the mistake that most people make, which is not doing anything with it. I mean, I'm just as guilty as the next person. I mean, you've got to get it online and get buy buttons out there, because the more buy buttons you have online, the better you're going to be. If I went and looked at my hard drive right now, I mean, I've got gold sitting in there of private label rights content, really good PLR that I've yet to get online, so I'm just as guilty as the next person of not getting it online and not using it properly. The other thing I'm guilty of, probably a big mistake, and I do this some, but I don't do it as much as I should. And that is use private label rights content to make affiliate bonuses that are unique and stand out. I mean, you start to do that, you can separate yourself from other vendors when you're promoting products. Now part of me sometimes gets complacent, or you're just like, well, I'll just promote this product without a bonus. But use the PLR you have and create a bonus package out of it. That's a really good approach also. And then really not repurposing the content as much as I should. There's some great PLR that I have, and if I would just take the time to relax and make it into actual videos. There's so many directions I could go, like Facebook Lives and videos and just getting content. I mean, there's so many things that I could do with that. So yeah, so those are really good points.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, you've talked a bit about tools that you use. For people that are listening, what do you think are the main tools in order to use PLR or make them? What are the main ones that you think people should have in order to make it happen for them?
Yeah, the main tools people need if they're going to do video PLRs, of course, the headset that I showed you earlier, that Logitech is a good one. A good screen capture software like either Camtasia or you could use Screencast-O-Matic, which is free. So those are options. You need to have a word processing solution, like a Google Doc even. So you could use Google Docs, which is free. So there's lots of free options, that you can do. So, I mean, it's not like there is, that it's going to cost you a lot of money as far as tools go, but Google Docs does really well. You can use other tools. So Google Docs is probably the biggest one. And that one's pretty exciting. It's simple to use
Awesome.
too.
Awesome. You've given us a lot of examples through your message about how you use PLR or how other people use PLR. In your experience, what's the most creative or one of the creative ways people have used PLR, maybe your customers or maybe yourself, apart from the ones that you mentioned a while ago? What do you think are the most creative ways that people have used it that you've seen?
Yeah, I've actually seen people take my video courses and turn them into like Udemy products and get those out there. I mean, putting it out on a platform like Udemy or Teachable, putting it out there in a different environment. One of the top selling Make Money Online courses I came across was one of my PLR. I mean, I was like, hey, good for them. They actually got smart and did it. I was looking them up for an example to show people how powerful Make Money Online was. I go into this course and I was like, that course looks awfully familiar, and turns out they had taken one of my most popular courses and turned it into a Udemy bestseller, like they sold thousands of copies. So, I've seen people do that. I've seen people actually take one of my PLRs that I was selling for like, it was really cool. Like they took a PLR that I think I sold the rights to for like 27 or something. Like it was a lower during a launch. They took it and sold it for $297 on a webinar, so like they packaged it and sold it. I've seen other people take it and make physical products out of it. So, there's some examples of creativity, like ways people stood out from the crowd.
Awesome. I love the examples because I think when people see PLR, they think they can just repurpose them into something cheap. Great examples. So I know that you do some coaching for newbies, and I've seen your club. So I wanted to ask you, if someone was starting off and they say, hey, I want to start off with PLR products, maybe I want to use them, maybe I want to create them. What do you think are the first steps that you'll tell them when they want to use or sell their own PLR products?
Yeah, if they want to start using the PLR, I mean, the first step I would tell people is get your, is actually use it right away. Download it, like I mentioned earlier. Make sure you download it, and then write out your list of how you're going to use that, and think of the multiple ways. I mean, some of that PLR could be broken down into, articles or blog posts or content. Other pieces of that PLR could, be made into, other pieces of content, like some could be bonuses to an offer. So think about how you're going to use it first and then execute on that, upload that. The more buy buttons you have online, the more money you're going to make. So upload the darn product, and get it up there for sale. If you don't know how to upload a product, look for a tutorial on that. Look at your, maybe look to the person you bought the PLR from. They might give you some input. Look at YouTube for how do you upload a PLR product. There's content out there, so no excuses. Get it up online. And then, and then the final thing is just get smart about traffic generation. And you can generate traffic by leveraging some of the PLR content. So like I said, you can turn some of that content into PowerPoint slides and make videos out of them. You can turn it into notes, and then you do Facebook Lives off of them. There's just a lot of different examples and things that you can do there.
Awesome, awesome. Since you talked a bit about traffic, just to clarify, if you were starting out, what do you think would be the top 3 traffic generation tools for your PLR products? If you say, hey, because of course the common misconceptions, I don't have a list yet, you know what I mean? That's what people say. How would you tell them, like, oh, how do you get started if you're just getting on it and now you have your PLR product? What do you think would be the top 3 traffic creation strategies for you?
Yeah, so the top 3 traffic creation strategies would be, for one is Facebook. And right now, I'm a partner on a program called Finish Line Network, and I'm one of the owners of this. And it's just blowing up. We have over 100,000 people that joined this pre-launch, and we're watching our top affiliates and also all of our affiliates and what they're doing. And they're out there they're doing stuff, it sounds so funny. You guys probably I sound like a record that keeps repeating, right? But the point is, you just got to do stuff. So like, for example, going and, doing a Facebook Live video, doing a couple of those, like that's going to create content for you. And you can use that to sell people on what that product is, like whatever the market is for that product. So going out there, creating content is really, really key to your success there. So you can do that. That's one strategy. That's one way to go. So creating good content like Facebook Lives is a traffic strategy that I love. If you don't have an email list, put an opt-in out there so you can start to build that list, from the Facebook Live. So do the Facebook Live, then go into Facebook and download it and upload that video to YouTube using the right keywords, that attract your audience and get people's attention, So those are things you can do fairly easily and pretty quick. So, so that's one approach as well. That works very effectively. And then, so YouTube is a great way to, or, Facebook and YouTube together is a good traffic method. Then the other one is, not to be overlooked, but solo ads is probably one of the best ways to get traffic. And you can use a source like Traffic Authority, or you can use Udimi, Udemy to buy solo ads. That they have a lot of good options. Trafficforme.com is another solution. So, those are options you can do to buy solo ads, and it sends people to an opt-in page. And so, that is what you can do there, pretty effectively.
Awesome. Awesome. Great talking to you, Paul. And one last thing for our closing. How valuable has been PLR products to you and your online business, and of course, your profits throughout the year? How valuable has it been for you?
Oh, it's been extremely valuable. I mean, very lucrative. In fact, selling PLR, I've been a ClickBank platinum vendor. So, when we were with the real guys, and then also on JVZoo, I just crossed the 1 million sales mark on one of my accounts. Then I have other accounts too. So, I'm a premium seller over at JVZoo. So, I've gone platinum at ClickBank and premium at JVZoo by just selling and creating really good products. And I'm also a top affiliate over at Warrior Plus, so it's, a lot of that's because of creating good quality content and you build a good following from it.
Awesome, Paul. Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations. I just saw that you crossed that mark this morning, and congrats again, and more power. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Thank you.